народный каталонский
Benfica. And it could end up becoming an epic saga. Despite the state of shock, it was their job to continue, their job to play, their job to win. Despite the state of shock, it was their job to continue, their job to play, their job to win. Juventus win, Monaco again win. Can they add Barcelona to that? Let's ask Glenn Hoddle.
I think going down to 10 men, strangely enough, suited them. They dropped a lot deeper because they only had the one up front, so they made 2 banks of 4, and it actually suited the goal as well, so it was a perfect evening for them.
Dion. Couldn't feed it to them out. It might bounce kindly here for Raphinha from Pedri. Anatoly Trubin. Olmo. Now Pedri. Maybe he's been Barcelona's best player so far this year. In towards Yamal. And he's such a thorn, Pedri.
Yeah, he just sneaks on the midfield, doesn't he? He does that really well. Look, he's got time and space there. And he's attacking, he's just looking for a runner. And it's a nice ball, actually. You really have. They look composed. They know what they're doing with pressing, and they're playing a little bit of a high line as well.
Coach with Benfica, who won the league in his first spell, and may well end up doing so again. He had spells at Wolves and Botafogo in Brazil. Returned to winning ways at the weekend. They produced a commanding performance in the league despite resting Barreiro, Adekoglu, Shelby. And we're in a commanding position before Barcelona came back in the last 15 minutes and scored all those goals which turned the tide. But Barcelona do give you a chance. Dion. This is Pedri. And again, just keeping things moving all the time and always an available option for a teammate, Pedri. Dion. Now Raphinha, who's also worn it at certain moments of the season. He's the man who scored the Barcelona goal. Side. You quite like Erkan Kürtçü, don't you?
I think he's a good player. The tactics, and I think the coach would be really pleased at the moment.
Still a long way to go, and we could have a long night as well, because this could end up going to extra time if required. Lewandowski trying to do something about that, looking to feed.
I watched him.
Here is Pedri. I was never going to suggest it. Lamine Yamal. Looking for a bit of room, and finding a bit of room. Shoving match. Auschnitz tries to keep it moving forward. Passes kindly for Olmo. Pedri with a delicate touch, inviting Koundé to move forward. Pedri being followed by Florentino Luis, and oh, a lovely ball by him into so that nothing came of it. He's back on it again now though, Pedri. I'll tell you what, they don't want to play against him tonight. He is causing them all sorts of... 2-goal cushion certainly doesn't look promising, despite their performance. Sure about that one.
Yeah, 3 or 4
Pedri's just been nobbled.
It doesn't matter. This kid's going to be a sensation if he doesn't get injured. And this is why we pay money, to watch football like this.
Pedri. Raphinha. Just trying to nudge that in towards Lewandowski. Another goal now, you feel will probably take the turn around. Barcelona certainly won't want to concede as they did in the previous game in January between these two, when they conceded. Yamal. Don't give you a moment to breathe when they're in this mood. Beautiful from Dani Olmo into Raphinha, turning and hitting it, and not so he doesn't miss the next match, which was initially what was
Well, you just think 4-1 down on aggregate now. It's a big they started the game well enough, but Barca have just upped the gears and they couldn't stay with it. There's the space again. Look. They've just lost their shape in midfield at the moment, Benfica.
He's top scorer in the competition now with 11 goals, Raphinha.
He's lethal.
Well, Bruno Lage said that his side could have had 5 in the first leg. Well, Barcelona could already have had 5 in this first half. We are in the second. That a draw is enough for them this evening. But they have a 3-goal cushion. Olmo, lovely feet. Thought he was fouled on the edge of the box. The referee didn't give that. With the presence of mind to jump over the ball. Koundé. Yamal.
Me too. And I think coaches have got to really look at that, and medical people in all around the world, especially when they're a talent like Yamal.
They conceded the second least goals in the division. He created a pretty good attempts on their goal tonight. 6 on target. Lewandowski. And they've got the ability and have shone so far tonight. And when they play like this, they can take the game away from anyone. Koundé steps over. Probably been the most consistent. They didn't actually start the group phase with the style and swagger that you associate with them. They lost at Monaco early on. They had a man sent off in that game. Eric Garcia.
Pace. Mbappe, for instance. You know, when they play Real Madrid, maybe they have to just think about a little bit deeper.
Pedri, Yamal. Got a really big game actually at the weekend. They go to the Metropolitano to play Atleti. That's on Sunday. Raphinha. Pedri looking for Balde. Florentine Luis read it. Barcelona currently unbeaten in their last 8 games in the Champions League. It's the longest unbeaten run in the competition. The last time that they were unbeaten for that sort of length of time was in the Champions League campaign of 2018-19, the year they were knocked out.
You just sense in and around that penalty area, around the D, they've got players with their heads up, got little runners off the ball, and you just sense that there might be another one coming.
I think it did. Gaps in the middle as well.
Well, pressing's only successful when you press together. One person pressing doesn't win the ball normally. It's in the second or third pass where you can actually win possession. But
Araujo. Auschnitz. Again, displaced Iñaki Peña earlier in the season. He's kept his place and then thinking about slowly but surely coming back from his injury. Sneak from Olmo. Pedri, Raphinha. It's also instinctive and quick and sharp.
Clap, because they had a chance to break and go for goal, but they've realised the score, and they've just turned round and just be patient, keep the ball again. It's just as important as going for a goal.
The crowd certainly enjoying it, giving it the olays with every pass.
That's horrible when it's against you.
All over the pitch than Benfica, or tactically they got something wrong tonight. Benfica.
No, I think the first 20 minutes, I think Benfica away from home, but then slowly but surely, you know, the ability individually for Barcelona just was a cut above. They're in a different level, and they.
Pedri. Gavi. Second leg 4-1. A year on, they looked much better coached, much more able to hold their nerve last week. And they've come back here and they've put on this source. Try and feed him down in the corner, but it didn't quite come off, and Balde's got the running power to accelerate beyond Auschwitz.
Balance of this team and their age, they're only going to get. It's great to see Gavi back in, but this lad here, Pedri, he's been outstanding today. Not every ball has been progressive and forward.
Balde. Finals, we'll find out. Inter in a good position. Bayern Munich have got to be wary of a comeback against Bayer Leverkusen. Nothing to be wary about for Barcelona. To a second successive quarter-final, lost every single one. Barcelona march on.
Substitutions, their play never really changed.
To this attacking lineup, and then you have Szczesny in goal as well, but it's those young players, isn't it?